Hello there. Obi here. So, to say I like ATT is an understatement. Over the last 14 months, I've put about 1,600 hours into this game, and during those 14 months, I've been a supporter continuously. I really, really do enjoy this game, and I like most of the community. Now, that being said, I don't think that the game is above reproach and couldn't use some, maybe some little features here or there that would make things better. So, here's a video where I discuss some very small changes that the devs could make to make the game a little bit more enjoyable. I'm not talking huge updates, I'm talking little changes. So, let me know what you think below. If you have any other ideas, I would love to hear them below. Of course, there is a more proper way to let devs know with the forum, but I like to do things this way, just for me, for fun, for the community, for some discussion. So, sit back and enjoy. Let me know what you think. Now, of course, everybody is thinking I'm going to say fishing, but no, that's a red herring, pun intended. I think it would be great if there were a way that admins could access underwater. So either allow swimming or allow us to be able to go under the water so that we can retrieve lost items. In anticipation for the forest, why can't we have a babu or two roaming around the Hebius camps? In the labyrinth that is Mountain Pass, it would be great if there were just like 2 or 3 Dais that randomly passed through here. While I know that some of these might not be available on Quest, I think a lot of these features need to be turned on by default. So, toggle name display should be on by default. Grab assist, classic colors, the accessibility features, the seated inventory toggle, all of these should be on by default. Like, maybe a sign telling us where the climbing tower is. The loading screen tells us it's a path behind Town Hall, but that can't be right. And maybe some kind of like signs or maps or indicators along the way to let us know that we're on the right path. Where am I? The map is great, but wouldn't it be even better if we had something to show us where the campsites were? And this Hebius camp's always been missing. Naturally spawning grass in this area. We have an infinite source of wood, but no grass. I know. How many times has Alta heard about giving us PvP bow damage? Well, that's probably not going to happen. But another thing is, could we maybe consolidate these skills so that it would be actually possible to max out archery with the limited number of skill orbs that we can have? Or maybe even possibly give us a second level? Same thing with mining. Consolidate that, maybe. When a new player starts out, they have, by default, a grass bag. Of course, you can change settings, and you can have no items, or you can have what's called decked out. And decked out on paper seems like a cool idea, where they get a ton of arrows, and a ton of dynamite, and meat, and some starter items. The problem is, when you put this bag on your back and you try to run, there's so much stuff and you're so weighted down that this is how fast you can run. And generally no one uses this layout because it's useless in its current form. I think it should be stripped down a lot so that it could actually be useful. Okay, so it's nighttime in ATT. What does that mean? Well, It means that it's dark, I can't see, and for some reason I can still hear chirpy birds like it's daytime. Sound needs an overhaul. Why can we hear daytime noises in the night? Why can I hear cave noises outside? And then the same thing with like persistent fire sounds. Again, not sure why I keep hearing fire, even though there's no fire. So, it does happen from time to time. So I don't even know if this has been like discussed. Another thing about sound and ambiance. This might be a big one, but I think it's a little change. I think it would be cool if we had like a weather cycle. Like, rarely we would have rain, and not rain that like affects the world. You know, what I'm thinking about is more of like ambiance. The sky is gray. You can kind of see a little bit like it's morning time or dusk. And we can hear thunder rumbling. We can hear the rain. I don't need to see it. It doesn't need to affect me, but it would be cool just to have a little bit of something different to spice up the world, the environment a little bit. See how it's kind of like a little bit hazy right now? Like something like that. And some rain sounds. That's it. What do you think? That brick. That brick right there. Please fix it. Please fix it. So, like I said, some small changes here and there. I don't know. What do you think? Until next time. See ya.